Where's the button? There it is. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Ewoki, hello. Greetings. Congrats on being first over on Twitch. It was Kirsten over on YouTube who was first this morning. They got over onto the channel or onto the live stream before the live stream even started. But yes, welcome in everyone. How are you all doing today? What are you all doing today? It's a good question. It's sunny today, so I will be going for a walk this afternoon after our morning stream and before our afternoon stream, if that makes any sense, because I think it does. Paul wants to go for a walk as well, so, you know, we're going to go up to... I told him he wanted to go for a long walk, and I'm like, Paul, we have like an hour. We have an hour to go for a walk. And while an hour sounds like a very long time, it's not. Especially since he wants to go exploring. So I've made a compromise. I'm like, hey, Paul, we can't go on this long walk because we got to get home within an hour so that I can get ready for my afternoon stream. So I'm like, why don't we walk up to Tesco today, and then on Saturday we can go off and we can go exploring for a really long walk. And he liked that idea, so that's what we're going to be doing. Iwoki, you're saying good morning now to everyone. And that you hope that everyone's doing well. Your brain is mush in this 40-degree heat that you're getting today, so you're co-working to hopefully stay focused. Wow. 40-degree Celsius heat. That's just a bit too much. I hope that you're able to stay cool, drink plenty of water, remember to stay hydrated. Hydration, especially in the heat, is very, very important. Speaking of which, there we go. So yes, 100% stay hydrated and try to stay cool if at all possible. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's not supposed to rain today. Fingers crossed. It's supposed to rain on Thursday, but we're not supposed to get any rain today. Hopefully. By the way, out of curiosity, how many of y'all can do this with your fingers? Just like that. Without any problems. Maybe I'm just weird. but when I like, you know, say cross my fingers or, you know, let's hope something happens, I just automatically do that and cross like all of my fingers. Iwoki, you make magnesium water, mint iced tea, and you have fruit, so you've got hydration. You're on the hydration front. Fantastic. That sounds really good, to be honest. Mint iced tea. I love some good iced tea. My mother used to be a huge proponent and lover of sun tea. So when it was, you know, when it got warm outside, sometimes even when it was cold, she had this giant jug that was like a gallon jug, glass, you know. And she'd fill it full of water, and she'd put a bunch of tea bags in it, and some lemon, and you know, mint, or whatever, you know. Sometimes lemon, sometimes mint, sometimes lemon and lime. It just depended on what we had. And she would stick the whole thing outside, and the idea is that, you know, you stick it outside for several hours, and the sun heats up the tea and helps it brew. And then you pour it, once it's all tea, you know, the water's turned into tea, you then pour it into glasses over ice, and yeah, that's what my mom used to do when I was a kid. And I haven't done that in like, since I moved over here. Sun tea is really good though. If you haven't had sun tea, highly recommend. I don't know why sun tea just tastes a lot better than regular tea. No idea why. It's just weird. But there you go. So what are we doing today? We are going into our Sims 4 world today. In fact, let me go ahead do that for you all. We're doing a 2015 Pomodoro work with me technique. Work with me because, you know, we all during the focus sessions, we all focus, and get stuff done. What that stuff is down to you and your personal to-do list. Personally, today I need to create thumbnails, upload videos to go out this week, and that's pretty much it. What is with the Christmas music? Oh my gosh. Epidemic. Stop. Stop with the Christmas stuff. I don't want Christmas songs. Seriously. You know what? Let me fast forward through all the Christmas songs. There we go. That works. Okay. Anyway, yes. As I was saying before I got interrupted by Deck the Halls, 2015 Pomodoro technique, where we have 20 minutes of focus and 15 minutes of break time. And today, at least this morning, during this morning's break, we are going to be talking about just general gaming news, upcoming releases. I've made a poll, so we'll take a look at that and talk about that. Just general gaming stuff. Iwoki, with iced tea, you usually just throw the tea bag in water overnight, but you're gonna definitely try sun tea. That sounds divine. Yeah, I don't know why sun tea tastes better than just like chucking tea bags in water and leaving it to steep overnight. But yeah, it only takes like 2 to 3 hours if it's a really warm day. I think it's because like the sun gradually warms the water, and the tea just very slow. It's almost like cold brew coffee, only it's tea. See, my mom was doing cold brew before it was cool. So yeah, but yeah, it's just really, really nice. Highly recommend. I think it's because it's when you make tea quickly, you get a lot of the tannins, but when it's like with cold brew coffee, it's nice and slow, makes it really, a slow brew makes it nice and more mellow and less harsh. I don't know the chemicalness behind it. Yes, that is totally a word, chemicalness. I just made it up, and now it's a word. Anyway, my friends, yes, shall we start our first focus session? Let's get some stuff done. We're going to do timer Pomo. I think I'm doing this correctly. I can never remember, but it's fine. 0 out of 6. Yes, there we go. And now we do clear done to make all done tasks disappear off of our list that's up there. And now we do timer 20/15. And of course, my friends, during the focus sessions, we have The Sims 4 running autonomously in the background with our member Sims, that is paid tier 2 paid members over on YouTube. If you want your Sim to join, then just head over to YouTube, or if you're on YouTube, hit the join button and join at the BFF tier or above. If you're on Twitch, then it's a subscription at any tier. My brain just went there. But yeah, subscription at any tier if you're over on Twitch. We have 4 Sims. We've got my Muir Sim self. We have Cody, who is Rock Your World 12's Sim. Uh-oh, what have we done? Augie! Augie's here! Hello, Augie. Good morning to you. We have Opting's Sim here. And then in the kitchen, we have Jeeves's Sim, Rob Bobson. Just as a general, here are all of the people. Augie, you apologize for being late. You're not late, Augie. You're just on time. Right, my friends, let's get. Ooh, a 50 stream streak, Augie. That is awesome. Congratulations. And thank you so much for being here for 50 streams in a row. That is amazing. Right, let's get stuff done, my friends. Augie popped into town to go to Lush. Oh, I love Lush. Lush is like, if I'm gonna buy soap, I go to Lush to buy the soap. Because their stuff is just so lush. It's what it is on the tin, you know. It's what it says on the tin. Anyway, timer. Yes, let's get to work, my friends. 20 minutes on the clock. Microphone muted. Sims playing in the background. Let's go.
Ukaru, Shippy Zerv, Ravobi Hapyam Hebony, Prompt Hampe, Puslik Jeffnow, Yivka Bumzoi, Falanas Pitfall, Vivanj, Meshka Craney, Possum Rubina, Genuik Saflan, Sabe, Dobadan.
Bula, Fwis, Nabs, Buna, Verobi Sapino, Chinabs, Balafoy, Muchi Peaches Afix, Fleemon, Nabuna Shorbek, Borna Cave,
Shippy Zerv, Ravobi Hapyam Hebony, Lemfi Nulitz, Zappanquar, Corbani, Hapyam Apolachapa, Ibazrik Tumbra Zenoy. Rabatsa Yibo, Snibara, Ibna. Muska Treeb, Yaflop Abgor. Awu Vine Zafis, Yanabi Stulain. What's up, Jib? Ah, Bombatoy. Even Deso Fanjib Famaya? Mobim? Reba, Ukinakan Sum.
Sombo Freeze Paguna de Roy, Ublish de Boy, Camus Dweb, Zagalafib,
Wafatab,
Flusta,
Muchipichi, Mastish Corpina. Genuik Saflang, Sabe, Dobadan. Organ Orgoff Wash, Azarik, this rock. Muscat Treeb, Yaflop Abgor. Phenosa Labergus, Gorch Botane.
Forny Fatoza Bab,
Oh, Prita,
Peniops,
Quasinex, Thelma,
Yibs,
Yibsy, Fadish.
Stoon Weebus,
Vilpa
Zifluba,
Brehe, Gibaru Benu, Shalbo, Barlini Yorid, Zambas, Naya Floof, Yamasonic.
Wimp, Saquinario. Ishkabau Schnurs, Rifseg, Ludreep, Palachaba, Yipsy Yalaub, Nibana.
Simse Chorib, Friba, Ukinikansum, Nibahana Trouble, Shirsha Gribaru.
Chama Yuppie.
Oh, Sibuna Torble Forbe,
Finoi Cho.
Klarshin.
Ah, Bepson Nikoi.
Ah,
Oh,
Glass?
Kipuga? Krenau Shuba?
Uh-huh.
Sishibo? Esenoi Hargreep?
Ribasu.
Snape? Oh, yeah.
Yapahorn. Pasana Diola?
Yibs.
Oh, Shubirao.
Chabin Durkeem?
Oh, Quapo.
Vanuka Doi?
Blue Beam. Ifla. Yeah. Bafani Dawi. Prubara. Smurg Zukinik Safoim. Lampima. Hampe Tibanu. Squame Quaz. Yekla Sakunaria Abenor.
Fun trip Neebso. Thepit Mom. Zapade. Paguna de Roib. Ublish de Borg. Yeah, through ya. Bahira Turinge. Flanobe.
Squaz Nelcher. Lanji Chilo. Plinze Sharg. Sawada Nuloy. Abim Prapani Varuda. Vilpa Brehe. Gibaru Benu.
Bina Flim. Kryn.
Oh.
Bank of Flish. Kudos.
Sturm Garsha Thark. Thark Thark. Itak. Thark. Eh?
Oh. Forney Fatoza Bab.
Neebs. Alcha.
Peniops.
Oh, Bouchard. Quark.
Hibbs.
Ho, Apollo Chaba, Flamon Shush, Ulak Yemfo. Smurg Zukinik, Safoim, Lampima. Lemfi Nulitz, Zappenquar, Gorbani.
Famouche. Flubagorg Frieza. Benoy. Nostaish. Kroki Hartug. Koniba. Fwibs Puiva. Janor Fanai. Flib. Chima Vimpa. Huh?
My
Oh.
beast. Aha!
Ishkabau Schnurs. Rifseg. Zdreep.
Zaparo Pondel, Bruja, Delo,
Aha.
Zilnoi, Schmezel Klim Flisserak.
Ah.
Jessene Klonkas Rabana.
Oh, Prita,
Filbar.
Wasson X, Felna.
Minavarik. Chronochech. Huh. Farik. Be Ralph. Illinois.
Oh.
Chabby Gobi. Roshitum Boy. Lunif Fronge. Marble Bean. Yibs Yibs. Funcilia Draz. In a Preb.
Oh,
Alachaba
Duvka.
Snabe. Defdego Shoib. Bretno Quib. Sharuste Halkay. Haha, Crazo.
Yivka Bumzoi. Falanas
Aha.
Pitfall. Vivange. Turful Piripana. Kirasha Yabastani.
Aha.
Pinaruja Sapa. Axine Klibu.
Wayne Fabano,
Crazo.
Chita, Buna.
Huh.
Huh?
Yips.
Usmavadish.
Ooh. Poshma Jenzel. Breshna.
Yab Yaveric.
Ah, Donavap. Exonoisance.
Skiba Yamoob. Sorbin Nurks. Sharuste Halkay. Polina Orbeez.
Oh.
Dave. Ah.
My beast.
Oh.
Squaz Nelcher. Lanji Chilo. Plinze Sharg.
Yibsy.
Flum Apolachaba. Kisabay. Nilfuf. Yivka Bumzoi. Falanas Pitfall. Bivanj.
Eager to pay. Luido, ho ho.
Barish, Tepsoturim, Yanobor, Freenip, Gunday, Yawara, Memphian Zerpa, Lahoin, Spadim, Arsifay Proben, Mino,
Omaku Mafesh. Yimple Sway. Zarb's Canoe. Harva Boshi. Twib Safoob.
Sibuna Torble Forbe,
Hana Klets.
Klarshin,
Oh, Fina. Eva.
Flurbin, Yikla, Yikla. Bin Faheb, Timfi Bissik. Pinaruja Sapa, Axine Plebuni. Ka Renzi. Quasinix Nurchel. Squaz Nurska.
Shulip.
Dinica. Grine Hispalin. Sawada Nuloy. Orbatani. Pinaru Jaspa. Tomba Momo.
Briv.
Lumba Clunkus Essenoi.
Fanchip. Fanchip. Oh.
Oh.
Shoe leap. Oh. Oh. Podge, sick of foos. Oh, oh. Lemtim Yanabi.
Barovi Sensen, Gorge Variki. Arvani Zanko, Inarb, Halkatu. Muscat Trebe, Yaflababkor, Rugi Payun.
These no Yebu.
Ah,
Yeah.
Susul Tarif.
Kessinarb. Lunay. Ubreg. Haha, crazo.
Yakila Brugi, Playun Zaruga, Kasal. Turful Perpana, Kirasha Yabasane.
Clefete Brenatu. Carzini Saquinario. Yo suevo, you Norg.
Befite Shamagra, Vopi Epinu, Gorsoi, Carbate, Murno Jessanai, huh? Vibna! Oh, Boogie Lagon, Babadeso, Yanabi, Umu, Sawubi, Blurky, Uzarza, Wiftin Bay, Stulain Fanjip, Rashim Prida. Narb, Arvafinta. Oh, decoy. Yabahorn. Yibs, happy I'm from. Yibsy, Badesh. Ooh. Sheesh. Ah. Saboya. Ah, in a bush.
Ooh, Optine's just leveled up in logic. Good job, Optine. Good job. Jeeves, welcome in. How are you doing? Augie, you found a wholesome video rabbit hole of dogs choosing their family. Aw, that sounds so adorable, to be honest. I'm just picturing I'm just picturing them doing it with cats. Cause you know the cat would just be like whatever. Seriously though, that sounds like an awesome channel. Is it just one channel that's doing it, or is it like a bunch of channels that you just randomly, or videos that you randomly come across? And Augie, you're doing space, heading to a space station, but you keep getting sidetracked with exobio opportunities. I mean, why not allow yourself to get sidetracked? You know, you never know what kind of things that you will find in the wild. Also, you got a Lion King bath bomb and a Back to the Future DeLorean bath bomb from Lush. Oof. Seriously awesome. Lush is one of my favorite places. If I get soap, like I said before, if I get soap, it's from Lush. DeLorean bath bomb. It's been a while since I've been in Lush because I get their subscription boxes. So I honestly had no idea that they were doing a Back to the Future collaboration. That is awesome. Jeeves, you love that wholesome dog video thing? And I'll get just Facebook reels that you've randomly come across. You're not procrastinating, you're doing side quests. Exactly, Augie, exactly. You put pictures in the Discord, sweet. So, my brain is just not braining this morning. I am really tired for some reason. I slept alright, but my brain is just like, all of the yawns. Oh, excuse me. So first of all, let's talk about the Sims 4 Marketplace. So I do have a poll up on YouTube. Let me actually refresh this. There we go. So I have a poll up on YouTube. Feel free to go over there and vote, especially if you play The Sims. So the question that I've got is, The Sims 4 Marketplace is launching on the 17th of March, which is like in 7 days. It's 1 week from today. So are you going to like buy all the stuff from Marketplace when it releases? Are you going to wait for a while and see, you know, like what types of content they release, how often content is released, what prices are going to be charged, and so on? Are you really worried about how it's going to impact the game going forward? Or something else, or a mixture of things, in which case I'm just asking you, to leave a comment. If you haven't, if you need the link to that, that is right there. But yeah, what do you all think about the Sims 4 Marketplace now that we've learned a little bit about it? I also and we went over it last week, if you remember, in one of our Work With Me live streams. I've also got a very edited version of our Work With Me live stream from last week, talking, where I've just edited all of the marketplace information down into like a 10-minute video. That's going out later on this week. So if you're interested about that, you can watch that on YouTube when it releases. Jeeves, so many happy people in the videos that Augie is in the video Augie shared. The one guy just cried at the dog picking him. Aww. That sounds... I'm gonna have to see if I can find those. Jeeves, apparently more things have come to light about the marketplace. Yes. So one of the makers, one of the custom content creators, that the Sims team, or EA, originally drew in to be, one of the first content creators to drop when the marketplace drops. she left because she said the longer and longer it went on in the background, the pickier the team got, the Sims team got, that they wanted absolute perfection, and that they weren't told from the start how much they would be making, and that wasn't they didn't find that out until almost the exact same time that the announcement was made, and all of that stuff, and she quit. She actually said, you know what, I don't feel comfortable with this entire thing. Please take me out of the Maker program and take my stuff off the marketplace before it's released. And I mean, kudos to the Sims team for doing so. They abided by her wishes, which is really good. But at the same time, you have to wonder, because the way she worded things is kind of, like, what is she on about? Because I do know, based on what because I as a Sims content creator and part of the creator network, I have talked with people who have worked with the Sims team on collaborations, not with the marketplace per se, but like builds. And there is a lot of, you have to do things a certain way, and you have to they make sure that you're like when you make a build for The Sims 4, for example, or to be a little bit more precise, let's go on with the creator kits. So up until now, there have been creator kits for The Sims 4. Hold on, let me actually, so you can see my thing here. There we go. This is my poll, by the way. But yeah, there have been creators that make the creator kits that I've spoken with, and they're like, yeah, it's really, they're the Sims team are perfectionists. They expect a high quality product from you. One person that I spoke with said that there were several iterations. They were given specs, here's what we would like you, along the lines of what we would like you to create, just like a general idea. The custom content creator then made the things, sent the things to the Sims team, who are like, yeah, there's too many polys in this, or the colors don't quite match, or different things. We need this to have this many minimum of slots for items, or we need this, we need that, and there were several back and forths for these creator kits, and I'm wondering if this custom content creator just wasn't used to that exact specifications and that level of needing to be high quality, or if there's actually something to worry about, because we only have her side of the story, and but based on what I've heard from other Sims creators, the Sims content creators that have done like kit content for the Sims team for The Sims 4, they are really picky, and because they've got it's their name after all. So hold on, let me catch up. Augie, good on her for standing up for herself. Yeah, I mean, at any time, and this goes with any business relationship, if at any time you don't feel comfortable doing business with a company, then in my opinion anyway, you should have every right to pull out for whatever reason. And like I said, she did not feel comfortable for whatever. I'm not going to name her name, but this specific creator didn't feel comfortable for whatever reason, and thus left the marketplace maker program. Which, yeah, absolutely. Augie, Jeeves, we'll never know because she signed an NDA. Yeah, she has released a statement this particular creator did leave a release a statement, but it was very, and I read it, and she did go into quite a bit of detail, but at the same time, it was very vague details, if that makes sense. So, okay, it sounds like they might be trying to stifle creativity among the content creators. Well, based on the images that they've released, that the Sims team have released, it looks like there's a lot of creativity that they're allowing, because the content, and I'm not standing up for or defending EA or the Sims team at all, but I'm just saying, based on what I've seen, it looks like the makers for the marketplace have a lot of creative freedom. It's just there is a very tight, basically, like everything has to have a certain level of quality. They're holding them to a certain level of quality, which I can understand. Jeeves, trust the Sims team. You trust the Sims team, you just want to make a good game, yes. And you also trust that EA is stopping them, pretty much. Thanks for the slap there, Augie. But yeah, the Sims team, I know the Sims team want to make a good game. I mean, after all, they're developers, and game developers are very proud of their creations. It's the executive meddling that ruins everything, to be honest. But yeah, I weighed in here, saying I am personally worried that EA are taking advantage of custom content creators with this by, not paying them enough. The 30-70 split, and I know that the Sims team have come out and said, look, the 70% isn't all going into EA's pockets. A lot of the Sims team have said, out of that 70% that goes to us, what was it? My contact said that a lot of it is being used for to hire quality assurance people, QAs, translation. So they have to translate if there's any text or anything. All text has to be translated into 18 different languages, and they're not expecting the custom content creators to do that. They've hired their own team of people to do that. Then there's the upkeep of the marketplace servers and all of that, and also they're taking some of that 70% and reinvesting it into the marketplace so that they can continue to grow it and, put in more memory into the servers and other things, that need to be done to make it better and larger and so on down the line. And then my contact did say that whatever is left over after all of that does go to EA. But exactly what all of those percentages are, I don't know. That's not been shared with either me or any of the other Sims creators, or to the public in general. Now, I personally would love to see in the future a spreadsheet of sorts, a simplified spreadsheet showing what percentages of that 70% goes where. Just because I'm curious, and I would love that transparency. At the end of the day, how much exactly out of that 70% is going to go back to EA to line the pockets of the executives and shareholders? That's my main concern. But yeah, I guess we'll find out how it goes later on. Personally, again, I'm not buying anything. I am not gonna buy anything from the marketplace with my own money. I just, if I see something on there that I like the looks of that is by a custom content creator, I am instead gonna go over to that custom content creator's Patreon and support them and get all of their, get everything that they've made, that's free to the public through that, and then give them something that I can afford and support, because I think that's the best way to do it, and personally, just my opinion. Anyway, we're finished with. Ooh, wait a minute. We did get a comment. Oh yeah, someone just liked the my comment. It's fine. Okay, so shall we continue with our next focus session, my friends? I think we should. Just in case you are new here, we do a 2015 session where 20 minutes focus, where we do whatever we need to do, followed by 15 minutes of break time where I generally talk the entire time. Anyway, my friends, let's get that timer going, shall we? And I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes. We will follow. Who are we going to follow during this 20 minutes? Let's follow Rob Bobson, shall we? I will swirl the camera around a little bit there, just so that we can get a different angle of the house. And I'll catch you all, like I said, in 20.
Ah, Basamu. Huh? Garba? Huh. Spino. Huh. Frina the Yankee? Reluda. You dumps, Legenzo. Fine.
Hapiama Palachapa, Ibazric Tumbra Zanaway. Yano Borb, Freenip, Gungaday Yawada. That's all you mean, Ukaru.
Hibao. Fridoy Yabiba Squadzo.
Naya Floof Muchi Pichi. Monafej Usha. Oh, Palachapa, Lemon Shush, Ulak Yemfu. Simse Chorib.
Istumbu. Bratzel. Spinya. Pafin. Pardu Manachorib. Labivla. Busharb. Bido. Tumba Mayump. Sikaluna Matibs. Manji Badoy.
Ooh. Oh, Charlotte Wanashish.
Fwingle Zibs, Fwingle Zibs, Fwingle Bazulorn.
Yabahorn. Hey.
Bacharb. Gelda.
Oh.
Oh, Womberg. Vada. No Wibsy.
Oh. Abor. Oh. Snaby growl.
Bakinja.
Beansto. Yumbahay. Yumbala. Meh, Azib. Fleur base. Una turb. Thipaim. Tumba krimbao.
Oh, Yibs. Kunada. Sliboon. Kalahosha. Frobin.
Fefaru. Vibadeso. Ebois. And Fabi Frenoy. Ebana Ishkawanj.
Bomberic. Moochie Peachy. Revo. Yes, Ruka.
Wingle zibs, wingle zibs, wingle bazulorn. Loopspeb, Fenerba, Braga, Bruche, Tedu, Wallacharb Souza, Wafata Fibose, Chul,
Choba Quimsba. Beba Zimboy. Arbanduba. Vene Nooch Quo.
Ah, Yikla, Yikla. Uh-huh.
Boosugaroo.
Oh, Iba.
Phil Boxe.
And Trib.
Concarusa. Chibi Marga Dastabu.
Ulak.
Oh.
Storn of Flame. Dupa.
Many gribs. Many papuka. Ugh. Whoa. Chub. Ugh.
Onto McGlaffy. Shunka Bwapsa.
Pleasey. Winner Vlaunik.
Oh,
Growl. Flubigord Frieza.
Saga?
Pinoy. Nostaish. Chima Vimpa, huh?
Sponsor.
Yarba. Yip, yip, yip. Zargu, zargu. Hogan.
Loopspeb. Fenerba. Braga. Benefi. Sycophus. Ashi. Enazook. E. Sugarblue. Meh. Nasine Pafarble. Frina de Yankee?
Yana
Buddha.
Zorpal. Blaho Quarb. Snoof. Lynch Farben. Duga Sivar. Zor. Sabidi Flange. Capone de Bluma.
Ooh.
Eager Dubé.
Flicks. Yabano Darza.
Napsa.
Gachoy? Franj Bishoshi.
Yips.
Emka Dalvis. Sabomanukum. Bibwa. Kwambu Dorne. Fefaru.
Zagu.
Huh? Wanu.
Smebs Woony. Hinawanu.
Waskanaya. Tenabib. Lobo Canifu. Moochie Peachy. Porsche? Finica Patharja. Mabla.
Ubi.
Thompson?
Una.
Wamubna? Wah! Lupasiba. Arbanaya Umfra. Glara. Zarbs? Tanf. Mapleaver.
New Yapsa. Sune. Winu Vark. Chronochech.
Alfonsa. Mipwam Rimple. Bakoya Shapem. Sawada Beamy. And Fabi Frenoy. Ibana Ishkawanj.
Pelafoy. Mishka Froms. Tuuni Kanef. Floopy Yaspa. Ship Noi. Bobna Churf. Wumsha Siba. Vamu.
Wissip.
Oh.
Rebanina. Swafa. Kumiao. Bouchard Flassel. Fool. Sharib. Flohane Kompel Espascoo. Anazook E. Sugarblue. Nah. Fefaru. Vibadeso. Epwa. Skeebs. Sapula. Huh?
Espina. Fanub Soon. Janjil Shopa. Verobi Sapino. Chinobs. Dalafoib.
Chubu de Jiffy Flea Bazada Naby Bleef Dumais. Goosh if we know. Yasinov Tamf. Jana. Benefi. Sycophus. Ashi. Dodavepi. Omiva Dodavepi. Pomeray Quas.
Steve Charso Denoy.
Simbab Kriko.
Flagisi.
Shamabu. Yafruz. Ganesh. Opno Mafrispa. Yadumsa Legenzo. Vinay.
Baya. Flynn. Crummet. Ah. Nah. Ospa?
Oh.
Krabasu?
Flurba?
Oh, Maday. Shanabe.
Parshadazio.
Shives. Zarb's Canoe. Merv's Defusha.
And Fabi Frenoy. Ibana Ishkawanj.
Femti Swibik, Skizna Blushi. Bimasa.
Gibbs.
Imfalna
Huh?
Seraphi. Kalu Pizoi Brabani. Riba Ukinakansum.
Moochie Peachy. Or Zap Yaza. Wanu Varek. Chrono Chech. Huh. Weasel Fraba. Abode Quarb. Polina Orbeez. Padave. Skiba Yamoob. Sorbin Nurks.
Illinois. Schnezel Klim Flissera. Oh, Bala Java, Flamon Shush, Ulak, Yemfu. Naya Fruit, Gucci Peachy. One of Beige,
Una. Fubitor. Yeah.
Uba. Zabo.
Miku. Yanifel. Sahibsa. Ugh. Kane Moopsna. Kumiao. Bouchard Flassel. Fool. And Frobby Sebra.
Oh.
Fenoy. Sistum. Benar Pelka. Pekopsa. Maisie Grove. Craybow. Maisie Grove. Craybow.
Shuni Glaba Army. Barbie Taxi, watch you.
Nathan.
Ade. Liva. Jubba Jub. Nibahana Waxwind.
Krez.
Zakini Rollspoon.
Oh.
Mal
Shrimp.
Cheetah. Nizo Buddha.
Dina Flim. Korean. Bank of Flish. Kudos.
Whippasu Palingo. Kenneth.
Ah.
Tenebib. Meepew. Quimba. Yadumpsa
Oh.
Legenzo. Finay.
Boombraza? Huh? Yes.
Jow.
This is pay boy bean. Simona Sarah. Lampima Ukinik Safoy. Wabara Zimre Chari.
Oh, Malice Sneef.
Yeah. Yipsy.
All right. Lenarget Meebe. Shui Bow.
Onabaru.
Yipsy.
Fenoza One Yabanya.
Fleming.
Obi. There's a una.
Stop it. Weibo.
Ah.
Bob Sani Yembamak. Oh,
Wadida.
Wapo. Slump.
New beam. Ifla.
Tubin.
Febine Macanerv. Shabini Nobe. Balco? Balconaro. Lovo Canthoi. Muchi Pichi. Porsche?
Zorbite. Me boof. Kick fo boom boom. Stagnoosh. Ruthe. Galarga. Snoochie Gungane. Frebe Marble Sword. Eh?
Ah.
Shalbo. Barlini Yorid.
Golarga Stumse. Yef?
Ben Hayes. Skibaro. Simona Zero. Turip. Mulivar. Laxana Skibaro. Varudi Campol. Dibbo Wish Chupasa. Balaform Frida. Muchi Pichi. Luby. Haragaba. Flamon Shusha.
Yib. Oh, Gora. Ugh.
Mumba Tarbabo.
Zarfo.
Dame. Shada.
Dupa Magrix. Lenarge. Ah.
Priv. Oh. Shoot. Shoe leap. Briv.
All right, that is our second focus session done for this morning. How are you all coming along? What all have you gotten done? I am working on packaging the videos that are going out this week. So we've got 2 long forms going out this week. One is 10 minutes long, and the other one is, if I check, about 4 minutes long. So for me, they're both pretty long forms. My average is about 5 minutes. So I try to keep them like between 2 and 3 if at all possible. So yeah, a 10-minute long form is pretty long for me. But yeah, I've got the 2 long forms that I need to package: thumbnail, title, and description, as well as I've just uploaded them all. So that was last focus session. And I've also got 2 shorts going up that over the weekend that I need to schedule and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm working on this morning, is getting all of that stuff packaged. Augie, you've got nothing done. Are you playing Elite Dangerous by any chance, Augie? Or are you still watching those dog videos? I mean, I would say, personally, by watching those dog videos, Augie, sorry, Ewoki, not Augie, slap. You aspire to have that level of confidence, and Augie, you're playing Elite. Okay. See, I would say that that's taking care of your mental health. See? Watching wholesome videos and doing something you enjoy is taking care of your mental health. So there you go. Thanks for the slap there, Jeebs. I appreciate that. Right then, let me just go into The Sims, pause it. We do have a little bit of problems here in the game, I believe. Unless they've fixed it. I was gonna say, oh, yep, there we go. The bathtub needs repairing. So I'm gonna have Rob do an insta repair on that. If you don't mind, Rob, I would really appreciate that for, when you wake up. And during our next focus session, we will follow Cody or Rock's sim. If we get more, or when we get more sims, I think I'm just gonna have to like pre-program camera angles, so that we can, instead of following a sim around, we just have pre-programmed camera angles that I can change whenever is needed. But for now, we've got just enough sims that we can, follow one per focus session. It's fine. Ewoki, you'll say you're getting things done. Whether you're dry is another story. Oh no. Jeebs, you've got nothing done either, and you're getting paid right now. Some days are like that. They really are. My housemate has to go to the office today. Special meeting, evidently, that they're required to go to, and I can guarantee you that he isn't going to get any work done, or very little work done today, because when he goes into the office, it's funny, because he works from home normally, and it's like, he's like, he gets tons done when he works from home. When he goes into the office, he gets hardly any work done because it's like tons of meetings, and then he's constantly has people coming around his desk throughout the day asking him for help, so he gets nothing done of his own work when he's in the office. When he's at home, he can just get his head down and get stuff done. So yeah, that's fine. So let's go ahead, let us chat about games. Because we got some just general standard gaming news today. Ewoki, you're the same. If you're in the office, you hardly get anything done, and everyone wants to chat. Yeah, I think his coworkers or his associates all see office days as socialization days, and he's just like, I just want to work, which is probably why he's one of the highest paid in his office, because he's got this work ethic, but he's got a strict work ethic where he works when he's supposed to work, and when he's not supposed to work, he refuses to work, which is the best work ethic that a person can have, Augie, happy March 10th day. What is March 10th day? You'll have to tell me, because I am not that level of geek. Ewoki, the best ethic, especially when you work from home. Yeah, exactly. So Mario Day now that you say it, I see it. And now that I see it, it cannot be unseen. So everyone, today your job is to go out into the wild and play a Mario game. I don't know why, but since today is Mario Day, then I think that's a good thing to do. Or if you know anyone named Mario, buy them a flower. Just hand them a flower and say happy day to you. And see what they say. Anyway, release calendar. Shall we look at the release calendar? So today, Augie, or watch a Mario film. Yeah, exactly. Ewoki, you thought I was gonna say go out, find some mushrooms, or travel down tunnels. No, Paul is the tunnel guy. Jeeves, it's a bit more relaxed for you and your employer. They don't care what you do, provided the work you need to do is done. So you can just sit for a while and have a think. That makes sense, yeah. And it's definitely a good way to do it. So let's see. Yesterday, Cargo Hunters was released. So if you like extraction shooters, RPG survival games, it might be an interesting game for you to take a look at. It's a single-player co-op extraction shooter where you control a humanoid robot scavenging the remains of humanity on an abandoned dystopian Earth. So that released in early access yesterday. Augie, yeah, Tunnels is definitely Paul's objective. Today, we've got Rangers Path National Park Simulator releasing in early access. It is a sandbox exploration with, nature and animals. You maintain trails, assist visitors, check permits, and respond to emergencies. Explore diverse biomes and observe varied animal behaviors across a wide range of species. And I have to admit, games like this are usually things that I'm quite interested in. Just because look at these screenshots, for example. This is absolutely gorgeous. Epidemic Sound, why have you stopped playing music? Give me more music, please. Thank you. It's fine. So yeah, these are gorgeous screenshots, and usually, not always, but a lot of times when you get these simulator games, a lot of them are like asset flips and very badly they're not good. Or they look really cheap. But this really looks good. So it is an early access, and it's an early access as well. So for early access, this looks superb. Fairmont National Park. Restore and maintain scenic trails, assist visitors, and document wildlife. So you clear block paths, collect litter, fix broken signs, and respond to urgent wildlife sightings or missing hikers. That sounds really, really cool. I mean, yeah. I might have to take a look at this. I might have to take a look at this. So this releases in about 4 hours from now, and we do have the developer who has a pre-recorded gameplay video going on, or live stream. So, well, pre-recorded stream, I should say. So yeah, definitely interested in this. Hoping that they had a demo back in February. They don't seem to have the demo available anymore, but yeah. I think I'm gonna put this on my watch list. I'm not signed in on browser, but definitely a game that I want to take a look at. Hey, Astana, how you doing? Your alarm just went off. You think you're gonna sleep a bit more, so you just came to say hi. Oh, I appreciate that, Astana. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful lion nap. Also a good day. Let's see, what else do we have releasing? Unsealed the Mayor, psychological horror game, is releasing today. Galactic Vault, which is an FPS roguelite, is being released today as well. So there are a few... there's a couple of games that are releasing today. I'm most interested in this Ranger's Path game, though, to be honest. So let's see what else we've got. We've got a sale. So we've got the Tower Defense Fest on Steam is going until the 16th of March. That is 6 more days. Jeebs, student life. You want to sleep late too, please? I was up at 7:45 this morning. Mainly because my housemate had to get up early to go into go into the office. So and when one person wakes up in this household, everyone wakes up, because the walls are really thin and sound just travels really well in this house. So if someone gets up like at 7 o'clock in the morning and they, like go into the bathroom, take a shower, go downstairs, you can hear people walking around this house. So there's, yeah. I am getting, when we redo the house, decorate, I am going to be getting a little bit of soundproofing panels for different parts of the house. Just to try to help deaden how well sound carries. I like that sound carries really well in this house, but there's such a thing as too much, So yeah, we got the Tower Defense Fest on Steam until the 16th of March. How many people here like tower defense games? It isn't really Sims centric, but some tower defense games are really good. Like, you got like Bloons TD6, for example, which is a cute little style game. It is a more casual tower defense, and it is really cute, and I own it, and I've played a little bit of it, and just really, kind of enjoy it. But yeah, there are a few, more cozy, style, casual, tower defense. Like this one, Tower Factory, really looks cute. and it's a tower defense and automation game. So if you like things like Satisfactory, you might like this one. It's got conveyor belts that make all the things. Yes, it looks really, really cute. Orcs Must Die is also a I don't know about the Death Trap one, but the first and second Orcs Must Die games were really good. They're co-op. And yeah, my housemates and I absolutely loved playing the first couple of Orcs Must Die. So I do recommend that one as well. Oh, and unfortunately, we are finished with our break. So let's go ahead. Let's get back into The Sims. We'll follow Cody this time. 20 minutes on the clock. Remember, though, my friends, no matter how much or how little you're getting done today, just the fact that even if you've only got one little thing done, even if the thing that you have done this morning is gotten a drink or something to eat, that is better than absolutely nothing. So even if you've only watched dog videos that bring a smile to your face, that is still taking care of yourself, and that is something that everyone should do. I'm just saying. So let's follow Cody around this time. 20 minutes on the clock. If you are new, this is what we do. We do 20 minutes of focus and 15 minutes of break time. And of course, the focus time is when we try to get something done, as we have the Sims playing autonomously in the background. So let's go. 20 minutes on the clock. I will mute my microphone, and let's see if we can, at least if I can get this thing ticked off my to-do list. Let's go.
Okay, physics Luhane.
We're not shoots over graves of Naru, Pwifta.
Oh, Yishla.
Yumba hey, Yumbala, meh, Azib. Bit of wicks, me chow, dim moisa. Ugnate, unga.
Conqueroo Nuba flew.
Oh, need
But
lay.
he's
Ha, feed the shul. Ooh.
Lasho.
Oh.
Shippy, you know.
Oh. Pampo Peluche. Usha Kapoor.
Batash. Alfonso?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hey, boy. Pleva. Shursha. Skiba Yamoob. Sorbin Nurks. Moochie Peachy. Kerbixta. Messer.
Sacranario. Aragaba Abanor.
Swarspa Katsuni. Bratza Skanzas.
Bashard. Prabara Dawi. Ofana Dalopa.
Shibes.
Cha. Udamapsi. Zombie Nufa. Wane Che. Blah. Bikoya Slam. Wadida. Abrupt Banorla. Muma. Jade. Farby Taxi Watsu. Hado. Bade. Uri. Robna.
Yeah.
Jashibi.
Ah.
Diafloof. How Vine Zaphis? Yanabi Stulain? Parsife Proben. Limino. Quar Gorbane.
Habare. Subao Habare. Noomfra. Moochie Peachy. Moscalba. Miserb. Tebow. Ganir. Pruba.
Buster Bood. Wafatun Washim. Bala for Argaba. Pushard. Prabara Dawi. Ofana Dalopa. Rabla. Payfin Quofi.
Tumba Krimbao. Yo Swabo, you Norg?
Oh.
Yumbahe, Yumbala, Izib.
Here, Koi Refsi.
Ah.
Yam full stab. Parsife Froben.
Oh.
Mino, Quar Gorbane. Clevite, Demiscos, Squaz.
Alphanes, Swepsuflo, Silna Roy,
Ha.
Pomeray, Lenarga
Oh.
Meebe, Shwe Bow,
Oh.
Usleg Bama, Payun, Moochie Peachy, Moscalba, Miss Herb, Yathruya, Bahira Turinge, Funobe, Yumbahe, Yumbala, Izib, Doyum Galabe, Mirvalis, Zilne, Suflowo Gra, Barnay, Carzini Saquinario,
Rabatza Yibo. Snebara. Ibna. Genuix Aflan. Sabe. Domodan. Birus Kansas. Stumsy Turip. Grenea Hislop. Dopfi Toba Kalarga. Farba.
Whoa.
Web Feroda.
Parnorwo Grob, Bofish, Tebow, Ganir, Pruba, Wobahe Bellafoya, Sichim, Alphanes,
Usmavadish.
Chabin Durkeem,
Neebs. Alcha.
Banuka Doy,
Bouchard. Quark. Gedna. Yarpanoosh.
Nar, Vadish,
Septo. Tachatuni. Zamona Sarah.
Ah.
Uquam Crut. Flum Apalachaba. Kisapay. Neofloof. Wafatub. Muchipichi. Musty Scorpina.
Garda, oh, Obisha, Free Bono,
Oh. Sacrinario. Aragaba. Abanor. Lampima. Ukinik. Safoy. Farpasas and Florib.
Yumbahe, Yumbala, Izib, Moochie Peachy, Kerbixta, Misser, Parnorwo Grob, Bofish,
Kisapay my beam. Simona Saro. Vips Wabitabe. Tharb Thenig. Sabade Bana. Wasaba Gorpina. Safuim Nabatane. Rubin.
Moochie Peachy, Moscalba, Misser, Suchimi Geza, Ugnate Unga. Dash Orbit Gabizi, oh, Kupativ Yibs.
Stumsig Salonga. Panave. Bamba Yoops. E Boyev. Hotayape Arinuk Pimev. Yarfa. Desarble.
Jelja.
Suchimi Geza, Zune, Suflowo Gra, Barnay, Yumbahe, Yumbala, Izib, Tebow, Ganir, Pruba, Palachaba, Yipsy Yaloud, Nibana,
Bunazambo. Sepane.
Rocksta, oh no. Frida,
Wef Wemp. Benu
Oh.
Siplurf. Koba. Oh, Demise. The Sirac. Some busy. Genuix Aflan. Sabe. Domodan.
Orphan, Kabura. Oh, they getna. Chief, Chup Janae. Janae Son. From being Derza. Ah, Kapoor. Bu Jing. Garsha Tway. Chup. Oof.
Blinse Turip, Grenea Hislav.
Bausu Fort.
Ah.
Seneca Blindy.
Ah.
Hislop, Sibawu.
Uh.
Young Forbes. Frispa Carif.
Okra?
Storm
Huh.
Segalarga. Pifa now.
Oh.
Sawada
Ha-ha.
Uloy.
Oh, frof.
Galmu
Hmm.
Shloim. Yabin. Malachurf.
Yeah,
Flincher.
Fralas. That and grab. Gramid. With him ball.
Yips.
Oh, Benet.
Tipikaloo.
On cheap.
Yedumso.
Aha.
Lorenzo. Bene.
Breezy Phoebo. Haha.
Oh, Lima Glen. Kaba. Arpanaya Bonham Grabe. Kisnoy.
Purple Piripana. Kirashi Yamashan. Lefsiga Palachaba. Inaba Yaflam Shusha. Move. Sawubi. Lurky Yuzarza.
Tasuo Lenarg.
Limar.
Galpa Fateb.
Ulak.
Pinopa
Storn of Flame.
Jashibi. Naya Floof.
Oh.
Tenosa Botane.
Hmm.
Yaflo Trib.
Franjwaga Lastubo.
Oh. Bisharibo.
Simona Zaro. Lavobi. Hapian Habeni. Turip. Mulibar. Luxana Skibaro.
Oh, Pimpaloosh.
Darba.
Aliform Frida. Muji Pichi. Yeklas Hakanaria Abinor.
Oh.
Sawana Uloy. Abim Rapani Varuda. F for
Excellent.
Boo. Kurasha Yabasani. Simona Zaro. Ravobi. Hapian Habeni. Oh, Boogie Lagon. Babadeso Yanabi.
Inika. Chupaza Esinoy. Frip Pisha.
Huh.
Quaba. Lumba Clunkus Esinoy.
Ah. Huh. Ah.
Simona Zaro. Muquam Crab.
Zambas. Nayafluf. Yamasani. Yakila Brugi. Playun Zaruga. Kisao. Muscat Trebe. Yaflop Abgor.
Yerna Varu.
Huh?
Rangoya. Nabe.
Oh, Ufa Taru. Ah,
Froibe Bahana. Avoy Sibawa. Happy am Apolachapa. Ibazrik Tumbra Zanoy.
Shippy Zerf. Ravobi Hapiam Hebony.
Ugh. Oh. Oh. Here Koi Refsig. Yam full stab. Blasho and a fish. Shippy. You know.
Whistler Kumbar. Sanzibi Tuwabe. Shalbo. Barlini Yorid. Simze Chorib.
Blorb.
Narb. Arvafinta.
Foodie. Yaffle. Simba Wanj. Skooma Planonti.
Ooh.
Jessene Clunkus. Freebe Marblezorf. Eh? Who's McGrath?
Fisha Har Pinoza.
Ah, proud.
Spino? Yeah, Fruz.
Orbitanahe. Tuma. Quisab.
Oh, Parbo.
Ah! Mm.
Yibsy. Zilnay. Souffle will gra. Barnay. Habaret. Suba habaret. Noomfra. Haha, crazo.
Nayafloof.
Pogamoiva. Bener.
Shippy Zerf. Ravobi Happyam Hebony. Yibs, Yibs Happyam Froom. Shirsha Gibaru.
Ah.
Quinharp.
Cribix.
Saparapanda.
Aquanario.
Bruja Galopa.
Panish Galuma.
Abasani.
Nardubor.
And Triparagaba. Flume Apolachaba. Kisapay. Neofloof. Ooh, Shuabe.
Nabuna Shorbik. Born a Cabe.
Guas Harfine? Ooh, Jobaba.
Corbet.
Dumbila. Uribia. My beast.
Steep Charso Denoy.
Oh, Quapo.
Flagisi.
New Beam. Ifla. Yibsy.
Oh.
Fadish. Dear Koi Refsig. Yam full step. Boulain Nagalna. Shmoon. New Beam Shorg. Hampe Tibanu. Square McQuaz.
Chama
Oh.
Yumpy.
Oh. Oh.
Or Zappa Yaza. Carzini Saquinario. Huh?
Ah. Belka.
Haha. Oh, fro. Exim. Ah,
the honey. Avoid sabah. Know sabah, nay. Ya floor tree. Buster Bood, waffle to washi. Lala for Elga. Skisna plushi. Rugi payu. Zurika.
Huh. Ha. Hmm. Yibs. Oh, yibs. Aha.
Oh, Jim Wibsy.
Get that microphone turned on. Right, how's everyone doing?
Oishi, Phoeba
People seem to,
Flave.
our Sims seem to like playing chess today for some reason. But that's absolutely fine. So I've nearly gotten all of the packaging done for this week's videos. I've got one more short that I need to do the description for, and get that scheduled. So I'm pretty much done. And I'm very proud of myself, you know, for getting that much done. Let's take a look at everything here. Make sure that everything and everyone is doing okay. You know, that no one is like about ready to die. Because we don't want people to just like all of a sudden die or something. The bathtub is once again broken. I'm gonna have Rob Bobson fix that. I'm also tempted to have him, can we do, okay. We've already upgraded it as much as we can. I don't know why it keeps breaking, but there you go. It's fine. But yeah. Excuse me. Rob. What do you mean you can't reach it? Alright, fine. Fine. Can you do a repario on that, please? Because I know you don't need to reach it to do... What do you mean you can't... Sims, I swear. I don't get the Sims sometimes. Okay, you fixed it. Can you take a bath? Okay, right. Why can you not reach things? Alright, fine. We'll sell that. What's going on with this game? Why can they not reach the bathtub? Seriously? Why? There is not... It's like... I know they were able to reach the bathtub earlier. Alright, can you take a bath? Okay, you can take a bath. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh my god, these Sims, I swear. I swear. Ewoki. Oh dear, Jeeves, you logged in. That counts as doing something. Yes. Yes, I will say that counts as doing something. Right, let's check our paintings. So, Rob Bobson has made an excellent painting, which we will sell to a collector. And Rob Bobson's made another masterpiece, so let's get that put up on the wall. Let's see, where should this one go? I'm thinking right there is the perfect place. Just to be completely honest, yeah, we'll put that there. Well, whoops. There we go. And we'll also put we'll frame the canvas. There we are. In fact, I think we'll real quick, we'll just frame all of the canvases. No reason. Just because. I love how this is like becoming a. I said it yesterday, but this is becoming a Rob Bobson
Gilling.
masterpiece museum. Because literally no one except for Rob paints for some reason. I have no idea why. Muir. Oh, I told Cody to sell that. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, I have no idea why Rob Bobson is the only one who paints, but there you go. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, he's going over to fix it. Great. Who are you? Luz Lopez just let themselves into our house. Whatever. Whatever. What about bills? Do bills need to be paid? No, there are no bills. Okay, it's fine. I have bills. I downloaded MCCC the other day, and I set MCCC. That's the the MCCC mod. I set that to auto pay the bills, and let me tell you, having a mod that auto pays the bills is an awesome thing. It really is. Okay, so my friends, let me just grab our chatting screen here and let's talk about what is happening for the rest of this week. So 2 p.m. UK time today is that is in just over 2 hours from now, is our afternoon Work With Me live stream. Then, during which, by the way, during our afternoon live stream, we will be, of course, having Sims 4 in the background, getting more work done, and talking more about just general gaming news. Unless some breaking news happens with The Sims or Paralives. And then tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I had to think for a second there. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we are going to be, again, morning stream, 10 a.m. to noon UK time, and then again, the afternoon stream, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. We'll be doing our Work With Me Sims 4-centric live streams tomorrow as well. Thursday, no daytime live streams on Thursdays, but in the evenings, starting at 8 p.m. UK time, we have my Minecraft Portal Project Challenge, which is a continuation from the Sims 4 Portal Project Challenge. We just flipped it over to Minecraft, and the objective of the Portal Project Challenge is to visit every structure that is in my Sims 4 world. And not Sims 4, sorry, my Minecraft world. I used the locate command to find all of the different structures that are in the world. So we, and then I wrote it all down in a book inside Minecraft, added a little bit of story lore to it, and yeah, that is what we're getting up to in Minecraft. And the Portal Project Challenge for Minecraft will last until we get it done. I don't care how long it takes, we're doing it. The goal, of course, is to finish it by the end of this year. But to be honest, if we do manage to finish it by the end of this year, I will be very, very shocked. So that's Thursday. And then Friday, 8 p.m. UK time, is my son Paul's live stream night. He plays Minecraft Creative Mode. So if you like watching people just build in Minecraft, Friday night is your night, because that's what Paul does. He's, I think last week we ended with him, he was working on a tunnel that he was building through a huge sand dune in the desert in Minecraft. So he's probably going to finish that tunnel off, or continue it at least on Friday, and he's nearly to the end of it, so, you know, he's nearly burrowed all the way through. So I think he's probably going to finally finish that tunnel this week. I'm looking forward to seeing the completed thing, to be honest with you. We also, that's pretty much it. As far as, like, real life stuff, I I'm also I've got this little tiny. I can't remember where I got this from, but whatever. But yeah, it's as far as real life stuff, I'm planning on walking because I've got my goal now is to get ready for walking an 80-mile one-way trip from Leeds to Lake District. It's via a public hiking trail called the Dales Way. So that is my goal for 2027. I really want to do that, so hopefully we'll do it. Okay, how am I doing with my walks? My goal for this first week is 5,000 steps per day, and today is the third day for that. So Sunday was the first day, and I did 7,500 steps. The second day was yesterday, and I did 4,700 steps. I didn't get the full 5,000 steps in, just because I was a bit sore from Sunday because I overdid it on Sunday. But today, I've got to get that full 5,000 steps in today. So Paul and I are gonna go for a walk this afternoon, and then after this afternoon's stream, when we end today at 4 p.m., then I will most likely go outside again and do another short walk. So a short walk in the afternoon, a short walk now, a short walk later this evening, before I come back and fix tea, or go for games night. Sorry, because I got board games night tonight. Thursday, I'm going out to take a look at. We're going to another kitchen place. We did that yesterday, by the way. We went out, I went out yesterday to that's why we didn't have an afternoon stream yesterday. We did we went to a kitchen place, had a look around. They're gonna come here on Friday afternoon to do measurements and give us a proper cost of how much they think it's gonna cost to. A quote, that's the word. They're gonna give us a quote on how much it's gonna cost if we got a kitchen with this first place. Thursday we're gonna go out and we're gonna go to 2 more places and arrange for them to give us quotes. And then we'll probably go with the middleman, because that's typically what we do, unless we know someone that's been like really highly recommended. We typically get like 3 or 4 quotes and then go with the middleman. So, the one that's like right in the middle. So that's what we're going to be doing with the kitchen. I'm really excited and looking forward to getting a nice brand new kitchen with quartz countertops. That is the one thing I want, is quartz countertops. So I'm looking forward to that. And Ewoki, I'm conquering 4,700 steps is still an achievement. Yes, it is. So by hold on, let me pull things up real quick. I've got a text document that's got like itemized list of different each week's goals. So as soon as the Sims closes down, I swear sometimes it takes forever for this game to close. Come on. Come on, Sims. You can do it. Yay! I am so proud of you. So I know that was hilarious. All right, so this week and next, weeks 1 and 2 of my walking regime is 5,000 steps per day. So that's what we're gonna do, and weeks 3 and 4 is upping that to 6,000 steps per day, or on average of 6,000 steps per day. So I'm sure that I'm sure that I can do it. Hey Owen, how are you? Glad to see you today. So yeah, it's for this month, March 8th to April 4th. That's four weeks. my whole thing is gradually getting up to 6,000 steps per day. I've also got some strength training that I do. So I do 10 side lunges, 5 on each leg, 10 front lunges, 5 on each leg, 10 deep squats, and 20 inclined push-ups per day. In addition to whatever you all have me do with my floor pedals and lifting weights through Twitch Channel Point Redemptions. So, you know, we gotta. it's all good. Ewoki, I can do it. I'm glad that you believe in me. I really appreciate the vote of confidence. I'm gonna put my little cinnamon roll back on the windowsill here. So our break is over, my friends. Paul is literally outside the door because he just is so excited and getting ready for all of the wonderful, you know, we must do the exercise things. Paul loves going for a walk. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you today. Please take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, stay safe, and I will see you all back here in 2 hours with our afternoon work with me session. Ewoki, we will definitely enjoy the walk. Yes, thank you so much. I'll see you all in 2 hours. Bye for now.